Hello, hello, hello. Who do we have out there in the void of space tonight? And I don't have my special effects today because I have a new streaming setup, which I haven't quite perfected yet. But do we see anyone in the chat? I am, of course, once again joined by...
Hello.
Mr. Aaron.
Hello, hello.
Happy New Year.
Great that you're back. Yeah, we missed you. We missed you the other week when you were not here.
I know. I missed the Obliviara sector release.
Oh, you missed out on a good one, and I think you'd have had some fun with the scenarios. There was a little bit of a mission where we had to cut up a ship, and then there was one where we had to extract a ship from a hangar. But we're gonna have a little bit of a recap over that.
Oh,
anyway.
I think a recap sounds pretty good to me.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, honestly, guys, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you had a great holiday season. I see. I'm still extending that a little bit. Got this for Christmas, so
oh, yeah.
it's also really cold here. I'm not sure. Most of us in Europe have had snow. This weekend looks like maybe a skiing weekend up in the Czech mountains. So we'll see about that.
That sounds good.
Nah, it's crazy. So I still feel it still feels very wintry right now. Well, we are in winter, but guys, lots to go through. We've got some cool stuff to showcase today, but of course we're also going to have a little kind of recap recent stuff that's gone on. We can just talking to you guys and see what's going on, what's new. The plan is also I think also touch a bit on SE1, and if we get through the SE2 showcase, which is, we'll see how it goes, then we can also jump over to that as well. So we'll have a look here.
Because I'll quickly mention as well, like last time we were on, guys, thank you for that. We had a bit of heart to heart, see, Joel. They were explaining all the things that they liked about, the last year, the different features, some of the things that they were unsure about, stones, backpack building, and they really got everything they wanted to the surface. And I just wanted to let you guys know everything we raised in that live stream. I raised that further forward with the team. And it's something we've actively discussed. So thank you so much for that feedback, just in that live stream alone, on top of all the feedback that you guys are providing, on the support portal as well. But anyway, talking stick back to you.
Well, I mean, that's all good stuff right there. And you know what I want to do is just to make sure no one said anything, guys. How's our volume? Because really, I have a brand new audio interface. So. Not have a new PC and a new audio interface, so it's not quite the same as before. So I just want to make sure before we move forward that I'm a good volume, Aaron's a good volume, the music is a good volume.
I hope so. I'm always quiet for some reason. I can't understand it. I sound really clear when I play my microphone, but
I've boosted you up a bit. I think I've boosted you now. Aaron's a bit.
There we go. Bit boosted. Boosted for
sounding
the new
good.
year.
Exactly. Aaron's a bit quiet. I've maxed Aaron out, but I can always hold on. I can always up him in here. Give him 150.
Yeah, I'm a little bit under the weather as well, so you might have to just deal with a little bit more of a deeper, colder, sadder voice.
There we go. We got it sorted now. But yeah, and I hope you feel better soon, Aaron. It is all that time of year for getting sick like that. So.
It is.
Well, let us dive right in because there is so much to go through, guys. Honestly. I'm just going to pull this up. I'm going to pull let me have a look. This one, and finally this one. There's just 5 little things to go over here. So I'm going to get this cooking.
There's these things. There's some really cool stuff coming as well. I'm getting giddy from just thinking about it.
There is a ridiculous amount of good stuff coming. I also wanted to ask you guys, just in general, what were you playing over the holiday period? I'm just curious. I mean, hopefully some SE1 and SE2, maybe some other games, but let us know. I'm really curious. Obviously, we had 2 big releases at the end of last year for both games. So really curious to hear what you've been diving into these last couple of weeks, because the holiday season is always a good time normally a good time to have a bit of extra gaming sesh. So we'd love to hear about that.
It'd be also nice to know if they introduced anyone new to Space Engineers over the holiday period as well, because there's that gap, isn't there, between Christmas and New Year's, where I always find myself searching for a new game to play with friends, or someone and I'll be like, oh, you know what? It's cheap, it's on an offer, I'll pick it up. So maybe did you guys introduce anyone to Space Engineers over this festive period?
Let us know. And I'm about to show the screen as well. I'm making sure I've got everything up here. Let me just, what is this going to play? Oh, there's no audio here. That's good. Let me just a second. And what did you play, Aaron? Did you manage to play anything?
Oh, well, everyone's tempting me to play Ark Raiders.
Oh, I
A
do
lot of
hear
people,
about that. Yeah.
but to be honest, I've been playing quite a bit of Space Engineers too. Really, just secretly building little bits for clips coming up for the for official use.
Of course, of course.
And just being like, all right, well, we'll prepare these clips, we'll get this ready for shots, just so we can have a nice, lots of different shots happening in Space Engineers 2, and then going back into Space Engineers 1 and preparing some content there as well. So it was just kind of fun building prep, because the biggest part of sometimes creating these small videos is building the thing behind it. Or even just setting up the series of shots. Like a 30-second clip for a TikTok or Instagram reel might take you like 20-30 minutes of just filming the shots and going to the locations and then loading things in. So yeah, a little bit of prep, but it's kind of like a labor of love. It's lovely getting these shots and filming things.
You know it, sir. Let me just see if this is right. So I'm gonna bring up the screen now, and we will see. But this year, I imagine Aaron's going to be even better, right?
Oh, it is. There's always, and I think that's the same for all you guys out there as well. It's a new year, and you've got some ideas of what you did last year and what you can build on. This year on top of that, and set yourself some goals. It is the time to set yourself some goals, and don't set yourself some goals. This is a little bit of dad advice here. Like, set goals that are within reach. Set something that you can achieve, and then start adding that to your routine each day, and you should achieve that. Make your goals manageable. Anyway, enough dad advice.
No, I think that's good. I think we can all take something from that. So honestly, let's make 2026 somehow, guys, even better than 2025. So yeah, just gonna go over this real quick, just in case you missed it, and we can always add a little bit here. So this was a couple weeks ago, and basically, Marit was talking about how there's been tests with volumetric clouds. So you can see more of the clouds here. And, like a lot of elements of SE2, it's pretty cool right now, right, guys? But so many elements will still get better and better and better. So one of those things is clouds. And how can we make clouds better? How can we make them more interesting, especially on different planets? So there's some amazing photos here. And this is, really just a little bit of a sneak peek. I'm not sure if Aaron has any secrets to add about clouds.
The thing is, I thought clouds were really amazing as they were. So making them even better is like I think everyone's been blown away by flying through the clouds and interacting with them. But having them, really sort of integrate into the landscapes and, the tones and the textures, it's just nice how they fall around the landscape as well and feel more integrated. But yeah, I didn't think they could improve clouds any further, but they've proven me wrong. It
really sets the vibe, doesn't it? Like, rather than having just like blue sky or clear sky, but actually having this, it's amazing. So there was another kind of sneak peek here, and this was the laser antenna from concept art to finished block. So I'm gonna fly through this quite quick because we've got so much to get through today. But still, this gives you guys an idea of the amount of effort that goes into making a block in Space Engineers 2. So you got the concept art. We have very talented concept artist Mike Hamlet, and now we see it to different angles here. Again, all the side panels. And you can see already, like, this is clearly an SE2 block, right?
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? There's so much detail going on, because we've seen other dev diaries in the past where they talk about the little greebles. I know they've used different terms, but the artists have created like a pack of greebles now, so they can like add these into the blocks, and they can all feel very consistent between the different shapes and designs. That I think is really cool as well. But just seeing the concept art as it comes alive, it reminds me of back in school. When you were building a spaceship or something. In your maths paper book, the cross sort of thing, and you're outlining the interior and stuff, and then it starts to come to life. But it'd be cool to get that, like the game designers do, from off on your little piece of math paper into reality.
And I'm hoping as well that more of this as well will be accessible for modders in the future as well, so modders can take the same greebles and, again, just to help modders create blocks that, if they choose to, right, that match the vanilla style of Space Engineers 2.
Of course.
So
go ahead. I was going to say another thing to add with all of this behind the scenes stuff in the future, or very very soon, it'll be added back into the the Advanced Edition of Space Engineers, the Pioneer Edition. So the Pioneer Edition will feature all these in beautiful detail as well. So it's really worth checking out if you like all this behind the scenes sort of action.
Exactly, and it will continue to get better and better, the Pioneer Edition, guys. So this is the final concept, because you can kind of, starting with the sketch, adding some color, some details, and then this is the final concept, and then this is where we start actually taking it, into as a 3D model here. I think, it's not actually annotated. I wonder if this is, I think this might still be based off the sketch, maybe. Because now, here's the model, right? I'm just trying to understand. I'm actually just remembering now what these ones are. This could be, let's just see.
Oh, is it like a pre-render?
It's a pre-render, yeah.
Like they've, yeah, because that's not in game at all, is it?
No.
These are like.
So the final version is here in good old Marmoset. So obviously construction stages as well, but this is a really nice looking block with glass.
You know what
and
it reminds me a little bit of the white one there. Do you remember them little Wi-Fi cameras you had?
I actually have one that's like this.
Yeah, like it reminds me of them little Wi-Fi, keep your house safe, look after your pets type camera.
I'm also getting a slight HAL vibe. I'm getting like this. I'm getting also HAL, or the one from Wall-E, the ship, the wheel, or the is it Oblivion with Tom Cruise?
Oh yeah. That's spooky. That with some rail guns either side.
Yeah. Imagine that, two rail guns either side. Yeah.
I used to like doing that in Space Engineers. One with the laser antenna is like you stick the rail guns on either side. It looks like it's got a little head. You can use, use that as a little head.
I see it. And next up, some passageway. You guys love passage sets, right? So here's some SE2 passage sets for kind of collection here of different variants of the windows, half different sizes, archways, and of course, I mean, this is the glory of SE2, and is that you can actually place blocks within blocks, right? So this is a big deal. Like, these are nice, but honestly, I mean, obviously there's certain things that go away, but you could say, oh, it might be SE1, but then you come down to this screenshot and you see a button panel inside, which could be part of the model, but we know that you can build within block spaces.
Well, it's interesting you say this, because I watched a video from one of our lovely content creators the other day saying they can't go back to Space Engineers 1. I know they were probably joking a little bit about this, but it was all about the new building system and like how with the old system you could place one block per big square.
Right.
Now you can detail the hell out of one little square area, and it makes it very hard to go back and because you really have to think to build a detailed interior within Space Engineers 1, or use all the beautiful blocks that we've provided over the time for detailing of interiors. Where Space Engineers 2, it's a lot easier because you can place blocks all over the place inside here.
And sometimes less variants are needed because, in SE1, there's like a passageway with light, but you don't need that because you can see here, you can just place interior lights wherever you want inside of the passages. So a nice little sneak peek there. And more passage set testing. Beautiful detail, beautiful texture work. Looking
and you know it's you always know it's testing in Space Engineers, don't you, when it's very grey. It has like that grey testing colour.
Yeah,
like it's the flavour of testing. I bet it tastes it tastes really clean. Like that's how I imagine it.
And then you look, and then speaking of here we go, unified grid system. This last video is actually showing that. I mean, this is just. And now I know a lot of you guys are still playing SE1. We just had an amazing update for SE1, and there's going to be still some awesome updates coming for SE1 as well. But I'm just curious, does anyone else find that more and more with SE2 that just due to the build system, it's like they find it hard to go back to SE1, or is it not? Is it just like a different experience? I'm really, still curious to hear your thoughts on that, guys. So, some nice stuff coming. And there was a question from Marek. Cloud planets, yes or no? I mean, I think the answer has to be yes. I guess if there's ideas, I'm imagining like, Cloud City or something. I'm trying to think like what would my dreams of clouds be?
You could probably place an asteroid right on the cloud layer, and then build on top of that asteroid, and then you'd build yourself your cloud, your cloud city. So to say, if you
could do it, you could definitely do that, and that would be the view.
Yeah, you could even build a station, you know, on there as well. Like have just above the clouds, and how cool would that be? Just dropping off the station and then down to the planet's surface, or maybe even entering into the weather system in the future.
I want it. I want it now. Yeah, there was a question like why we didn't have this build system in SE1, and again, the reason is really, guys, is that it was the way that SE's build system was designed. It was like such a core part. The amount of stuff that would need to be updated and changed while not breaking anything else, it could have potentially got extremely messy. So remember that a lot of SE2 was building for the next. It was kind of a clean slate. So much of this stuff was done from scratch, and just really allowing the team to build for the next kind of 10 years, right? And take the experience learned from SE1 development, apply it to SE2, and yeah, just have this next generation kind of build system. And in a way, it's keeping the SE1 the way it is. It's kind of nice because that's what we're familiar with at this point. In some ways, if that makes sense, the building system. So I'm just going to show the next one here. I'm just loading these videos. Let me check.
No, I do. To be honest, I like the build systems in them both. It's like with some games, when you go back to the original, you kind of understand it for it having that feature. And with Space Engineers, you kind of recognize, since every block has its own space, then you kind of identify. Like I don't know when you've been playing Space Engineers 2, Joel. Like some of the builds, they merge together, and my brain goes, is that large or small grid? And it's like, no, it's a hybrid. Okay, what block am I actually looking at? Oh, I'm looking at a block that someone's made completely from scratch here. Like when it comes to damage and shooting up grids in the future, this is going to make a massive difference, and it'll really affect how combat plays out as well. Especially if you imagine someone's connected two big blocks with a small block in the middle, and then someone shoots through that, and now your ship starts separating apart. It'll be fascinating to see, you know, how this affects that.
Oh no, there's no doubt about it, and I think, let me just see here. Yeah, definitely reading some of the comments here. I think a lot of people are still keeping their eye on SE2 because I know a lot of you guys love to play with friends. There is obviously, of course, many things in SE1 that will keep you playing, and we're designing it that way in many ways because there's still great updates coming. I still think at some point they'll just reach this kind of transition point where, you know, there'll be enough in SE2 that sure, people will continue to play SE1, but there'll be so much cool new stuff. I mean, look, we've got water, like VS2, right? We've got VS 2.2 coming. It's going to have mechanical blocks. It's going to have custom keybinds. And then beyond that, we've got, you know, VS3 coming, which is water. Aaron, this year.
Yeah, it's incredible. Like if you look at that whole of that timeline, it's a lot closer than you think. I mean, in terms of Space Engineers 1, the sort of features like this were developed over years, where due to the size of the team and the increase in manpower, as well as how they split up and divided the team, you know, to conquer more at once, they're tackling a lot, and they're working on things in parallel, and also thinking about features for the future while they're working, you know, on systems to integrate them. So it's a lot to take on. But when I'm looking behind the scenes at these things start to take shape, I am excited from a player perspective and someone who's doing all the media, different bits and bobs. Like, oh yeah, it's like, yes, what, give me stuff to show them, please.
And well, it's not, maybe it won't be for everyone, but you wait and see, Carolina. So this is just showing how the team is obviously trying to find ways to automate more mundane tasks so we can increase the speed of getting new blocks out. So this is showing some of the kind of fracture tech. This video is called cube fracturing, and now the next video is sphere fracturing here. So you can kind of see how it generates this, where it's being kind of broken here, and it has a texture.
I'd still fill them interiors with cake. It's just too, it's
There's
too
a mod,
irresistible.
right, that just like,
a mod.
Is it
Battenberg?
cake?
Yeah, Battenberg. That's what it needs to be filled with. Battenberg cake.
Oh, look at there you go. So you can kind of see here. This is just a bit behind the scenes. Also, there's a new sneak peek at a new Blender tool, which allows the team to quickly generate fracture pieces from blocks. This will help speed up the workflow, and obviously making sure that the fractures are kind of consistent. Well, while being different for every block, still kind of, you know, making sense.
Yeah,
And
that round one. It just reminds me of the Timbits, you know.
wait, the one above.
Yeah, the round, you know, them Timbits, little round ones, the little donut bites.
Oh,
right.
I think yeah.
I don't know, but sorry, it just distracted me that much. It's actually making me hungry.
I'm
anyway,
hungry too. I'm hungry
sorry.
too. That's now I've thought about it. It's dinner time soon. And then also here we've got there's a minigun barrel here. You can kind of see with the fractures. So a lot of. I'm just skipping over this real quick, guys, because I want to get into the game as soon as possible. We're already 30 minutes in here, so yeah. I won't actually play all the videos here, but there's lots of good information just behind the scenes and what the team is doing in regards to automating certain processes so we can get this stuff out to you quicker. So there's a little VS3. Talking of VS3, there's a Biblos work in progress. So this is actually a big deal here. Not only a water world, it'll be a world of fire and ice. The planet will push the survival experience in two extreme directions. On one side, freezing temperatures and the cold depths beneath the waves. On the other side, volcanic activity that breaks the endless water surface, carving underwater channels and creating sharp, scattered islands all across the planet. So you guys can see some of the work on the height map here. Look at this. Very nice, very detailed.
Yeah, I love that volcano. It looks spectacular.
It does. And then these contrasts make Biblos feel unpredictable. The meeting point of boiling heat and freezing water creates a world that is far more than just an ocean planet. It is a place shaped by constant tension between elements, with terrain that tells a story of eruptions, flows, collapses, and glacial erosion. So look at this.
Yeah, I can't wait for them to get their hands on this planet as well, because as I've been having a look through this, some of the caverns that this planet has below the surface of the water is incredible to explore. Like, this is going to be like a submarine or underwater player's dream. On top of this, we've got the underwater flora. That's incredible. Hopefully we'll give you some more leaks of that coming soon. But this is going to be a true planet for people who love, you know, getting the swimsuit on, for sure.
I cannot wait. I mean, I cannot wait for water in general. Like, to see, this is obviously a very water-heavy planet, but even just seeing water on the existing planet is going to be amazing. So, just scrolling over some nice screenshots here. Lots and lots of beautiful screenshots. All these kind of different formations and shapes and textures. There's kind of, you can see the ice here. Imagine that, Aaron. Like, ice... Right now, ice is water, right, in SE1, but ice will be ice and water will be water. Very
and the
soon.
things you'll be able to do with that water. Wow. Well, we've got some water plans for you later on in this one, if we have enough time.
And here's a little video here of Biblos for you guys to take a look at here. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about this? When this drops, guys, what is the first thing that you are gonna do with water?
Or where are you going to build your first base? Will it be underwater, or will it be an evil volcano base? And I know I want to do that volcano base, and I've seen some people in the chat who want to do that as well.
Unlimited hydrogen on that planet. Yes, there's a lot of hydrogen right there. So that was from the first, and I'm going to try and we're getting through it quick now. I'm speeding up. The next one, oh wow, the next one's also very cool. So here we go. We just check.
I do love a bit of a recap, though. It feels right, you know, at the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year, yeah.
Yeah, to do a proper recap, because this, like last year, it flew by. Like, we announced Space Engineers 2.
It really did go fast.
And I think the key thing last year with you guys as well is when we announced it, I wanted to make sure that you guys knew that, you know, we've got stuff coming, and then, you know, make sure it's there for you to see, and try to be as transparent as possible, showing you as many new features as possible. And I'm so glad we've kept that up, and you guys have been enjoying that transparency as well, so you know what we're working on behind the scenes. And even though we sometimes release some rough work in progress stuff, you guys understand now that, you know, it transforms, because we saw the water in the early stages and it looked like gravy, and now it looks like this.
I know.
What can I say?
Still
and what will
better.
It look like soon? Yeah,
I know. Please answer our burning question. Will we receive smaller rotors and pistons for VS 2.2? Well, I don't know if I can confirm the exact sizes, because I don't know if that's been shared, but I mean, you know that there's going to be mechanical blocks, and I think have we shared, Aaron, the sizes? I think
no, we've not shared the sizes, but we have shared the actual shape of the block and what.
Yes.
But if you use some perception of what we've done in the past, you can probably get the idea of what sort of variations of these blocks that we're going to have. But I don't want to. I don't want to say too much. It's right around the corner.
Yeah,
this update, so
and also if there's not maybe the size you want. I mean, I think there's definitely, with the unified grid system, I think there's definitely the potential for more block sizes is still,
and
untapped.
There is an interesting one. This is a bit of speculation here. I'm going to just warn you beforehand. But someone did measure the size of the piston from our secret release footage.
Yes.
And compared it. Did you see this?
They
compared that piston. Like, you shouldn't go around comparing pistons. But that piston, the new piston, was actually longer. So, some more possibilities there.
You know what they say? It's not about the size, Aaron. It's how you use it. So let's see what people do. See how they use these new pistons. And next up, guys, somehow Palatine returned. So that's right. Verdure has a moon. Its name is Palatine. The strange similarities between our Earth and the solar system and Verdure and the Amateur system continue even here. Palatine looks surprisingly close to our moon, with its barren surface, crater patterns, and quiet, airless horizon. Maybe that's just a coincidence. The universe is full of circular rocky bodies without an atmosphere, shaped by billions of years of impact and erosion, but still, the resemblance is hard to ignore. So this was the dev diary from yesterday, guys, and basically sharing progress on Palatine. So very, very cool to see this come together. Look at this moon. Look at this surface here, Aaron.
Oh yeah, I love a good moon. You can't beat a moon landing, can you? And the other thing is, it'll also be a nice little stop for people, leaving the planet. Yes, they can head up to the Relation Station, but they can also head up to the moon there and explore. And with more of these places, it just gives you more and more options for bases and location. But the craters that the team have built onto this planet and the reference material that they've used to create these planets, they look spectacular. Like the impact, there's so much tech behind how a crater actually exists. I read a whole NASA article on how craters are formed by impacts and asteroids and different sorts of impacts. So each different impact has like a different source of crater, and then it depends on what's left over in the center of the crater as well. So yeah, it's fascinating stuff. If you get some time, have a look at these pictures, zoom in really closely. Maybe you'll see like a lander in one of them. Who knows? But maybe you won't.
But here we go. I'm showing the video now of Palatine. Wow. Like of everything in SC2, the detail is immense.
I had a fly around it today. I had a cheeky fly around it in its current build, and it's looking lovely. It looks really nice. I like how the shadows cast over the craters, just like you see in this little video here. And I can imagine if you pick the wrong crater, your solar panels are not going to be getting much light.
Can we have the planet posters ready to print in the deluxe edition? Wait, can we have the planet posters ready to print? What do you mean by ready to print? Are they like, the size format of the ones in the deluxe edition? Let me know, Nicola. So we've got moving on, we've got one of the smaller concepts we've been exploring is cable trim detailing for use in our blocks. Right now we're experimenting with different shapes, thicknesses, attachment styles to see what fits best the SE2 block family. The goal is to keep the trims modular, lightweight, and easy to combine so players can use them to build their own visual language and ships and stations. So here we can see some cable trim in action. Very
cable.
Nice.
Cable. Yeah.
Cable mentioned, exactly. We all love a bit of cables.
This is an interesting one, this one. I want to talk a bit more about the team exactly and what they've got planned for this. Because I was even surprised when this popped up.
It's very cool. It's kind of a bit of a mystery what's going on here, but it's
nice. It needs a bit more of an explanation.
So it does.
I'm gonna have a more detailed chat with them about it and exactly how what its use case is and how players would be using it. Because this popped up and it was added in here and I was like, well, okay, right, it's exciting, but we need probably some more information so we can describe this correctly to the player.
Oh, and Nicola's asking about basically having the best quality to print. I'm not sure what size. What's the resolution of them right now? Because my only wonder would be is if they're in a large enough, if that is the only quality, if that makes sense. Like if they've been downscaled or if that is the raw quality. So that it's, you know what I mean? Like it would have to be created from scratch. I'm not sure actually about that one. So the next one we've got here is face rigging and lip sync for future cutscenes. Because obviously, guys, yeah, as small changes can make massive improvements. So, yeah, blinking in the right moment, mouth shapes, the word. So this is, let's have a look at this video out here. So,
because it'll be crucial this as well when it comes to interacting with NPCs, you know, because if they just stand there and their mouth doesn't move, you just lose this. It's immersion, isn't it, within the game itself? But yeah, click on the video because I don't think there's any audio on this one.
No, there's no audio.
He definitely the second video down there is some audio and they sync the lips up with the actual character. But he does some funky eyebrows. His eyes are wiggling about, and you know, all them expressions right there. I know there's lots of software now as well where you can link your face from the camera to these, and I think that's fascinating. There,
that'd be cool if we could implement that for multiplayer. You know.
Oh yeah, no, that would be cool.
So obviously, this is huge for us as a company because, you know, historically we didn't have face rigging and lip sync or anything like that. So it's a big deal to add this to the engine here. And like everything else, you're going to keep hearing it, guys. It's only going to get better and better. So team is cooking. Team is cooking. So I think, let's have a look. This is the lip sync testing. So let's see how this sounds. I think I've got audio.
Yeah, it's very loud, so just beware.
Oh, hold on. Where is that coming from?
My name is Sok. Miroslav Sok.
I gotta turn the music off.
Verger's 0.25 bar, 25% oxygen.
There we go.
Negligible
I got it now.
toxins.
Let me try that again now. Now we're good.
Mission log, November 25th. My name is Sokol. Miroslav Sokol. Verger's atmosphere reads stable. 1.25 bar, 25% oxygen. Negligible toxins in the upper ppm range. Gravity's at 1.2 g. Soil load bearing is nominal, and biosignatures are off the charts. Requesting permission to proceed with primary surface survey.
There you go. He's nice
Over.
and clear now.
So there we go. So there's the video, guys. I just wanted to show you this. But yeah, massive progress for the Keen Software House team here on lip syncing.
Yeah.
Mogging.
See, I've always dreamed of, you know, you walk past you know, another astronaut on an NPC sort of station, and you know he says, "Hey, is that your ship out there?
Yeah,
looking good. It's looking good." He's like, and you just be like, "Yeah, thank you, NPC."
You know, what'd be really cool is like I'm looking forward to that stage where, you know, when it comes to NPCs and all that, it can also be iterated on where adding more voice lines to kind of diversify that, because it would feel so cool when you go onto a station and a certain NPC, you know, it has, I don't know, 50 different voice lines, and yeah, I don't know, it's going to make such a big impact for making that world feel alive, I think.
Well, we chatted briefly to Marek about it in the interview just before Christmas, and he said that in the current line of thinking, of course, things like this can change, is that NPCs are not going to have like a full life where they go home and do all these things. And they won't exist like that. They'll only exist, you know, when the player sort of interacts with them. So that, you know, they'll go away, and then that guy won't live his life.
It would be crazy if the game was like simulating that, where it's like, oh yeah, you know, Fred from Alpha Station is like walking home and he's like taking his boots off while you were playing.
What, you interact with one? Yeah, and he's like, oh, I just got robbed yesterday.
Exactly. Yeah. Why is the NPC mogging me? So, yes, good stuff. NPCs coming as well, guys. How crazy is that? We live in a world where NPCs are going to come into Space Engineers. Amazing. So, next up, we've got a camera block. Everyone loves the camera. Very nice. You've got beautiful glass and reflections on that. It's a good-looking camera block there.
Perfect.
Also got the construction stages. And what is this? A capacitor. Well, that's a little bit different, isn't it, Mr. Aaron?
It is. And I saw the first person. They were like, does this confirm shields? No, it doesn't. It doesn't confirm anything. It's just a capacitor block at the minute, guys. Stay calm.
But it's still capacitor block. Lots of mystery of exactly how it might fit in, but beautiful looking block, no doubt. And there's a 5-meter capacitor and a 1-meter capacitor shown here with the fracture
It's a nice
system.
looking block, though, isn't it, as well?
It's a very nice looking block indeed. And the question for this 1 week was, what will you guys build on the Palatine? And now actually I've blanked out, Aaron. Is it Palatine or Palatine?
I've been saying Palatine.
Oh, Palatine. What did I think that's what I said.
Yeah, because I at one point I was like, it's Palatine. And it's always, this is the exact same thing. So as I said to you at the beginning of this, I am going to message the developers who come up with these planet names and get them to send me a voice memo of the pronunciation so we can get it perfect every time. Because otherwise, Aaron makes up a different name for the planets each week.
Every week, yeah. Well, maybe it's one of those things that, you know, even in our world now, some certain things are pronounced differently depending where you're from.
For a long time, I thought Verger was like, it was like a fancy French
Verdure.
name. Verdure, yeah. But no, it's just Verger. It's
just Verger. Hold on, what am I saying? I'm saying Verdure. Verger.
It could be Verger. So this is the thing with having a name.
I would admit some of the names, they're not like they do leave something for interpretation. Like, what is there? Like, I think like Biblos, there's not many ways you can say that. Biblos, but in general, no. But there is some that leave a little bit more up to, I feel like.
See, I always make it sound as fancy as possible, and then someone tells me it's like, oh, it's not actually that fancy. Well, guys, you can make up your own names for the planets.
Whatever you want it to be cool, guys. Exactly. So, Aaron, the final thing that we're going to look at is not actually a dev diary, as that was yesterday. We're going to have a little announcement for a new competition, right?
Yes.
Let's do it before we dive in. Here we go then.
We just had the music competition, and it was crazy as usual. Some amazing music that we listened to, and we have, because of course we had that live stream, and all that music's available. But now we have a new competition, and this new competition is a screenshot one for both Space Engineers 1 and 2. Ooh, screenshots, you say? Have you got a fancy ship, an amazing background for your planet? Well, think no further. Perhaps, prepare yourself a lovely background, get the screenshot, and all the information will be up on the website. There is going to be some terms so we can weed out AI pictures and heavily edited pictures. And of course, we don't really want ships in there from any other sort of sci-fi background, because the prize is one of these ships, 5 of these ships will feature in either Space Engineers 1 or Space Engineers 2 loading screens, as well as the winners receiving a Steam gift card. Yes, loading screens.
It's a big deal, because we haven't done it for a while, but I remember some of the best ever screenshots in Space Engineers 1 history have been community screenshots for this competition. I remember Smoky won a few, and this was before, and then down the line, Smoky ended up joining Keen Software House as a level designer. So you never know where it might lead, guys. You're gonna cook some nice scenes, and who knows. But Forged Amongst the Stars, a contest of both games, is very cool to see. Submissions start today, and they end next week. So you don't. Oh no, sorry.
Not next. No. They don't end next week. That'd be really quick.
I misread that. Okay, they end of February, of course. So you have just before Valentine's Day. You've got about a month, 5 weeks to make some very nice entries. And as I say, have the opportunity to go ahead, Aaron.
No, I was just gonna go over some of the details. But if you're going to go over the details as well, if you want to read the official details, and then I'll just fill in any blanks there or any questions people have about this. But
Palatine's Day.
Palatine's
Day. Maybe we should do that. I know that some games, they have like special events like N7 Day or whatever. Like maybe we could have Palatine's Day on February 14th. Anyway, the 5 weeks to enter the contest, guys. It's SE1, SE2 screenshots, and obviously they have to be, they're going to be the competition of this is going to be crazy. The top 10 entries will be chosen by the team, and 5 winners will have their screenshots selected as loading screens, with the remaining winners having honorable mentions. But let's have a little look. So your screenshot, this is an important part. Your screenshot could showcase a massive industrial build, a quiet moment in deep space, or a dramatic planetary scene. whether captured in survival or creative. We want to see Space Engineers 1 and 2 through your perspective. Our community events continue to deliver incredible creations, and we can't wait to see what you captured this time. Good luck. And there is some, let's say, terms. Obviously, minimum 1080p, although I know that 4K is always preferred. And that's another thing as well, is that you know that you can find ways to. Actually, I'm just trying to think actually if that's in SE2. In SE1, you have a screenshot multiplier, but I don't actually think that's in SE2 yet, Aaron.
Yes, if we do find some of the screenshots and the quality's not great there, we're obviously going to reach out to you and get the quality brought up. But yeah, there's a few more details, and I think you've just scrolled across them there. So we're saying no AI generated images, no edited or manipulated images. So we're trying to catch the games in their kind of raw beauty.
Yeah,
if there's any post-processing effects required for the screen for the loading screen, we'll do it ourselves.
Yeah.
So no. Oh, go on. Sorry.
No, I was going to say yeah, because I know in the past we've had some really cool screenshots, and they've kind of had like an artistic take. You know, I don't want to say like not just in black and white, but like some kind of funky filter. And actually, it was very cinematic. But because they're going to be loading screen, well, ideally loading screens. Loading screens are always, maybe there is some post-processing going on, but it's, again, I think the team will handle that so that it's coherent with the other.
The goal is, even though that your creations, we want them to still fit in the style, because imagine you're going through your loading screens and then suddenly, my massive ship is just there in bright pink or something. It's good. It just does not fit in with the scale of everything else that's going on. So have a think about it. Have a look at our current loading screens for the game. And the other thing that I'll add about this as well is don't think you have to build something massive. You could have just an amazing screenshot of the astronaut there with some lovely clouds in the background, and we'll look at it and go, this is a beautiful loading screen. This shows off the game. We just really want to show off either Space Engineers 1 or 2.
And there's some other stuff here, obviously. So no mods. You must capture screenshots in game. Ideally they match the visual style of existing loading screens, and that is encouraged. And yeah, no creations from other established sci-fi universes or intellectual properties. I saw a question in the chat. Yeah, I know it, because I don't think that multiplies in the game yet. That would be a great one to have actually for piece. We should definitely bring that one up, Aaron. I wonder like how easy it would be for the team to add a screenshot multiplier for SE2, because it means that you could take a 4K screenshot or 8K or a 16K screenshot. It's crazy in SE1. But
in the worst case, we can always take the world off you and shoot that exact shot exactly how you've left it. If your shot is really good, so just get them in that lower quality if you can't get the higher quality, and we're going to adjust them anyhow to fit at the loading screen. So scaling them up, it won't be an issue. We just want to see what you guys have captured.
Natcrawl is asking, is ultra wide okay? Because that's one thing we haven't specified here is about the actual aspect ratio.
Yeah, so the thing to mention here is that the screenshots you currently see on loading screens are slightly cropped. So the best chance of having your image in the screen is keeping it towards the center. Now, I didn't want to write that in there because it's kind of a bit of a mystery of exactly how to crop it and how to edit it in there. And you can then have everything going on in the center, but then if we don't crop it correctly, then you've got these empty sides. So just film the shot, and if we need to rework it, we'll reach out to you. But we're just looking for an amazing picture.
Strong Who says, would you accept meme pictures?
I don't think, you go to the next loading screen, you see like a troll face eating a small ship. I just don't think that fits in with the styling. But if you can fit in, a little meme in the background.
Oh yeah, like Easter eggs. There you go.
An Easter egg, like an astronaut, exploding or going out of an airlock or something in the background. You should probably get away with that.
And look, you can submit unlimited entries, but you can only win once. That's also important here. So,
and please, I'll say this for my sake, who's going to be looking through these entries. If you're going to submit unlimited, batch them together, please.
Yes.
Rather than
like send
one by
and
one, trickling them in, and then I'm like, thank you again. Yeah, please batch them together for me. I'd appreciate that a lot.
So there's just the evaluation and results section here. We've kind of already gone over this, guys. And then there's all the legal speak here as well. So feel free to read over this as well. But that'll
basically selling your soul to Keen and all that,
Hey, right. Yeah, that's right. It's got to be done. So that was the announcement, guys. That was the Forged Among the Stars. screenshot competition for SE1 and SE2. So get stuck in. You got a month. I'll be looking forward to seeing what you guys cook. And on that note, Aaron, it's actually time to load the game up, if you can believe it.
Finally.
let me do that right now.
There's so many incredible things to have a look at. Like this is a good chunk because we've not done a spotlight in a while for Space Engineers too. So we've had some really cool accumulations of both ships, stations, and we've seen a lot more people now start building, little landing areas and dockyards because they've got planets, so they need somewhere to park the ship as well. And then also people refitting ships as well so they can actually enter into atmosphere. So the ships that we're going to have a look today, well, ships and stations we're going to have a look at today are a good mix of these. And a lot of them are kind of planet ready.
And Aaron, I'm going to look at something crazy first, though. You know that, right?
Okay.
I'm going to look at the water test.
Oh, you're going to jump straight into
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
So can I give some disclaimers if we're going to do this then first? Okay.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so quick disclaimers on this is many people have hacked water into Space Engineers, and you can hack water into it. There's water worlds available, but this is far, far, far from the finished sort of product that water will end up be. So what we're showing you today is just, like it's nowhere near current. This is just what's snuck in behind the scenes and you guys have access to at the moment. So it might work, it might not do, but at least we can have a bit of a play with this. And this world has been hacked in by I'm Fools, and you've probably seen some of their shorts already. So that's my little disclaimer.
Now we can see.
Evolve.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly. Well, this is actually the first time we're showing water on a live stream, official live stream here.
Well, the thing is,
here we are, Aaron. And I've got the game in 4K here as well.
Oh no, we can see all the flaws. Yeah, so this is just a hacked in water. This is far from what water will end up being, or even is currently. But it gives you an idea of a little bit of the flow, how you can cork things up, and everyone's playing with it, in them other worlds. So why don't we have a look around through it?
So here it is, guys. This is a dam test, as you might imagine.
Yeah, so if you can cork that dam if you want to. Of course, it's very, very early stages. The water test block's just been spawned at the top of the valley, I believe, and then it's just flowing on there through. You can see the froth of it all.
I'm cutting the flow a little bit.
And in the future, of course, we'll have the water devs on to actually talk about water when we're actually closer to it. But this is just another sort of water leak, you could say.
I'm about to plug the dam.
Okay, get it plugged. And we've seen other YouTubers as well play making water wheels and all sorts of other things with water as well. So you can really have a good play with this and have an experiment around with it. Of course, it's not really officially in there, but have an experiment. Marek's really been enjoying people hacking this in and just showing off what the technology is doing at the minute.
That's crazy. So, yeah, I'm just seeing the water going to run down as it runs out. Look at this.
There you go.
Ooh. Like, imagine your base is just chilling. Imagine this is where your base is. And then you turn around. What's that noise? Ah!
Yeah. That's going to happen. I think one of the biggest trolls in multiplayer will be filling people's bases up with water. Now, they've also said, is water available in space? And some people have hacked it into space as well. So yeah, it's a really cool, it's a beautiful feature. And for this very early stage, it works very well. But this is not even half of what the team have got behind the scenes. Look how fast it flows down.
I know. It's honestly
just getting taken
terrifying.
out by that.
It's really terrifying. Look, it's flooding. Hold on a second. It's going to reach this kind of. Let's see. Here we go. Another view of this. That's just terrifying, honestly.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Absolutely nuts, guys. It's gonna. I want to see it reach this kind of riverbed here, lake bed.
Yep. This is the exact same game version you guys have now.
Yes.
If you hunt around for water on the workshop, you'll find it. And I'm going to be dead. Like I said to you, this is not official. We're not encouraging doing this, but people are doing this. So why don't we just show? So why don't we just show you a little bit of it as well?
A little bit of a sneak peek.
It's far from done, and the actual current build of water is much more advanced than this.
That's what's crazy, right? Like, there's a whole different build that has water. So this is like an old version of water, And yet I want to play with it so much.
Yeah, stick some blocks in front of it. Have a little bit of a play around. You know, it might crash, but at the same time, like I said, everyone on the YouTube's doing it.
I want to see here because this is the water source at the top. So this is going to be where the water starts. Even this is a nice little scene here. Imagine some underwater flora.
Yep.
Even just
I see
looking
some of that
up
behind the scenes, you've got so much excitement, guys. Coming, I'm so excited. It's so damn good, damn good. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that.
Wow, he did it.
So there's at the moment there's like we've got hidden sort of spawning blocks for water and stuff, and obviously players have found them and managed to spawn it.
It's crazy as well here, Aaron, where it's flooding in the trees. You can see like it going over the voxels, and then the foam it's creating as it goes through the trees here.
That's it. That is it. But that's just a sneak peek, and I think, you know, before we look at this too much, maybe stick a few blocks in, have a quick play, but then we'll get on, and we can always have a play with water another time.
Yes, sir. Hold on, where's my... Let's see.
Nope, this is like I said, this is not even a sneak peek. This is just people hacking water into the game. So this is nothing official, as I'll continue to say.
I'm going to make a new grid here. And then I'm going to drop this. Let's watch this little triangle. Where'd it go? I might need to make a bigger thing. Oh, I should drop a ship into it. Hold on.
You can do, but a ship will be quite heavy and most likely fall into it.
Let's see.
You could always drop a tank into it, something that might be hollow. But you can see how it splashes in. Lovely.
There we go. So it's underwater. I dropped a tank, and it did sink, actually.
Oh, it did sink. Okay.
But it's flowing, so we can follow it down. Let's see where it's going to go. Set the dam.
And the other thing is that other players have also hacked in other blocks, like our pipes and stuff, so they can redirect water and play. It's definitely worth having a YouTube search. Have a look through it. Of course, it's really early stages, like I'm saying here.
Ready?
This is not a sneak peek. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, is the water coming? Oh,
what is that?
I thought
is that a container you've put in
there? We go. Here it comes. And then I can also do one higher up.
Why don't you shoot a hole in the wall instead of cutting?
It's a good idea. Oh, because I'm not in my character right now. I'm in.
Oh, okay.
But look, there's also some physics going on. So you know, I have the hole at the bottom, and obviously the pressure of the water is pushing that water out at a much greater velocity. So it's kind of shooting out more horizontal. Whereas the hole at the top is obviously still flowing out, but it hasn't got the same amount of pressure. So there's also some other very nice water physics.
You're showing some fun stuff here, aren't you? Like,
I know.
We need to get off this. We need to get off this.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Like, final disclaimer, remember, like this is just what's been hacked into the game by players. You can find it all over YouTube. This is not an official leak. Yada yada.
Got it.
Like, yeah, the water is a lot further on, and when you get your hands on it, it's going to perform quite a bit differently than this. But
exactly.
Still very,
something to get excited
cool.
about. Yeah. All right, I'll back out of this world before Aaron arrests me. Let's see.
You've got to be careful with this sort of stuff. You've got to be careful with it. As much as I love getting everyone excited and giddy about it, we've still got some time before water. We've got 2.2 on its way as well, and then we've always got the decision that VS4 could make the cut before water. So there's always that sort of they could be interchangeable. Just depends on how which team's working faster.
My CPU is fine. My CPU's it got to like, what is it right now? It was like 76, but I got a 9950X3D.
Ooh. Right. Oh, I like how you said at the end of that. It sounded, yeah. Look what I got.
Right, let me just quickly change this to creative for a second to make things
back
simple.
into me and that new PC.
Oh wait, hold on. There we go.
So a new PC, does that mean we're going to see more streams from you?
Oh, I hope so. I do hope so.
Oh, really? Okay, good. That's what I like to hear.
We got Aaron. We got I finally got an AMD after being on Intel for like I don't even know 15 years.
Oh,
maybe
I don't know if you
maybe
should say that out
more.
loud. Well, the chat are definitely going to have a bias to one or the other.
Well, it was the fact that for streaming and gaming at the same time, the Ryzen. Are you guys? Is the game smooth for you? Is the stream smooth for you? Because it's like
looking very smooth for me.
Because it's very smooth for me, but the preview on OBS is like slightly stuttering. So I think it's not. I think it's just a preview. I like to think that the actual stream is smooth. Just curious.
It's super smooth. I'm watching it here from YouTube side.
Okay.
I've got Twitch up, just minimized in the background, and it's coming through really, really smooth for me.
Yeah, because the game itself is silky as hell. But yeah, no, it's I got the 9950 X3D, Aaron, and RTX 5090. just to throw it in there.
Oh, so you're rocking the same as me?
Yes, sir.
That's good. That means at least when we do some dual streaming and you're getting both of our cameras in the future, it's going to be damn quality, isn't it? Good quality indeed.
I hope so. But yeah, I got to look into this because it's. I wonder why. I wonder if I hide that preview. There we go.
Well, okay. Let's not get too stressed. Let's get on with our first ship or creation. Are you ready?
I'm gonna get it up here.
Okay. Are we going in order?
Yeah, let's do it in order, Aaron.
Okay, so I sent you first one was the mission runner. The picture, it's actually the ship that was the screenshot for this live stream. And this was by Digger Rock. And Digger Rock was here earlier, but he has left. And this is just a beautiful compact ship. It's also quite misleading because the picture looks like it's a lot smaller than it actually is. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's another one of them ships I look at and I'm going, is this large?
Digger Rock is very talented, so I'm not so surprised. Let's have a look.
Because it's got a few different vibes going on to this ship as well. I don't know if the chat will recognize them as well. It's got like a little bit of a Star Wars color scheme with the red and white.
It's fantastic. Up top. Now I know I can do this. Wow.
Yeah, and it's quite. The other thing is, what surprised me about this is how much I like a very squared ship. I usually I'm a shit. I like round edges and corners, but this is very squared. It feels very industrial. There's lots of blocks that have been added for detailing, and the thrust pack at the back. I don't know if you've just seen it. Oh, it is tasty. It looks like it could seriously move.
Yeah, no, the acceleration is crazy. Aaron, the streams are working. Mr. Snoof says just got SE2 after watching you guys for a bit today. Can't wait to dive in. It's working. It's working. Welcome to SE2, Mr. Snoof.
Well, there you go. One more down. Welcome
one
to the
more
SE family.
down, exactly. So give me guys, on that topic, as I land this, I'm going to use the auto land as well very nicely. Give me a show of hands. 07, if you own Space Engineers 2 already, and then 06, if you are yet to purchase own SE2. I can see if it's on. Should be. Autodoc? Let me see.
Yeah, it's a nice looking ship, that, and especially the thruster effects that the team have worked on to get them thrusters looking like that. Oh, you know, this would be a really nice ship to take through a canyon.
There we go.
Have you spent much time on Chemic yet?
I actually haven't. That's actually something that I need to do more of.
You know what? Perhaps we could open the jump drive route up to Chemic, jump over there, do a little bit of a tour.
A Chemic tour?
While we're spawning some builds in as well.
That's not a bad idea. Hell yeah. All right, let's do that in a second after I look at this build. That sounds like a good one, Aaron. Right. But yeah, looking at the chat, there's a lot of 07s here. There's not many 06s. We got a handful. So potentially some other players waiting in the wings for the desired feature. I can see that Phoenix Knight's waiting for multiplayer. I'm waiting for multiplayer as well. I don't blame you, Phoenix Knight. It's multiplayer, playing with friends is so much of what SC's about. Honestly,
I can't wait to flood your base.
I know Aaron's going to do many terrible things to me. I have no doubt about it.
You'll open a door to your ship and it'll just be full of water, and you'll be like, oh, okay. Everyone's ship's now fitted with a pump just in case.
Just in case, yeah. All right. Now, this is beautiful, DeGrock. It's honestly, DeGrock was building amazing ships in SE2 since day one, and this is no exception for sure. Nice interior, got some seats of passengers. Yeah, fantastic
I could see this in a sci-fi movie for sure. It's lovely. I just like that X arrangement on the top that's holding them sort of nacelle thrusters on as well.
There it is. Oh man, looks so good. This game looks so good.
And someone's asking, does the screenshot competition allow for collabs? Yes, of course, but there'll only be one prize for the collab of people who've worked together.
That's a good one. Yeah, I think the collab idea is it's a great idea, because sometimes when you're building a station like this or a scene and you're trying to have it all planned out, like it can be a lot of work. So yeah, if you want to team up with somebody to make an even better screenshot, go for it.
So I tell you, it's always more fun working together with someone on something like this as well. Like when you have a bit of a plan, you can discuss it and it becomes a project. And yeah, that's part of the fun, building friends as well as building ships.
Oh, hello. Hold on a second.
Oh, what's happened?
No, nothing yet. So let me just see here. Let's go to Kamek. I'm actually just going to fly there.
You're going to fly there? Oh, it might.
No, not in spectator. And I'm probably going to teleport the station as well here. Let's see if that works well. So here is Kamek. I don't know. Have we actually shown this on an official live stream? I'm not actually sure. We must have. But I feel like I haven't done that much. Okay, so I teleported here, but I didn't teleport anything else, which is interesting. Oh, I wasn't sat in the seat. That's why. Yeah.
So if I was going to tell you how to enable fast travel, but it's fast this way anyway.
It's fast. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. It's much faster. Do you want me to start talking on what we got next?
Yes, please do.
So next up, we have the SZ1 Retribution by Sneaky Zebra.
Hold on.
And this is I would say a slightly bigger ship. It's a hell of a bigger ship. This one's got a full interior that's beautiful. And I will say, if you're interested in some bigger ships, Sneaky Zebra has produced a whole line of ships that also kind of conform to his styling. So he's got himself a minor, he's got himself a small ship, as well as another large one called the Vanguard.
Give me the name of that one again, Aaron.
So this is the you can either have a look for the Vanguard or the Retribution.
Oh, I've got it. I got it now.
Either one of these are by Sneaky Zebra, and they're beautiful.
Here we go. Good stuff. There's good stuff. Yeah, keep sharing your builds in the workshop, guys. We will keep an eye out for good stuff to show. Let's see here. This is a bigger one for sure. Ooh. Here we go.
And Stone, to answer your question, what we'll do is we'll look through the screenshots. But with water and hacked-in features, I mean, I guess that's a difficult one to say.
It is because
you could always take a risk and submit it with some ones that are without water, but then it's a bit unfair for the people who don't know how to access water and stuff from the debug menu.
Well, on the flip side, of course, is that a lot of if these features are expected to change in the near future, it's always a thing that we wouldn't want the screenshot to look outdated 6 months down the line or something like that. So that's why I would avoid using anything too much like that. But
yeah, I think that's the best thing to do there. I'd avoid things from the debug menu, things that are going to change or things that are not even in the game yet, because obviously water's not there yet, and by the time it gets there, we're not going to want a loading screen with some heavily outdated water on.
This is another stunning ship, though, Aaron. Look at this, and the scene that we've got here on Kamek. This is absolutely amazing.
I will say something about Kamek. Kamek seems like the perfect background to sort of what's the word? Contrast ships against, like, it's just that yellow. It fits so nicely.
I mean, look at these kind of thruster pods here. This is nuts. Beautiful.
It's got some incredible detail into the ship as well. Like it's got that classic bridge sort of ship look, where it's got that conning tower on top. But this has got a fully detailed interior as well as text writing down the side. You've got the engine bay cells with like these little
Retribution.
It's them thruster housings, like, it just looks so good.
Let's have a little look inside then. Full interior.
Yeah, these ships are a labor of love. And I always say this with everyone we look at, like, how much time has gone into crafting each of these angles and parts. Like, what's the thought process? Like, we're talking days, weeks, months, little bits back and forth, that bit where you get a bit stuck and you don't know what to build, so you step away from the project. But yeah, incredible. And then the coloring of the thing as well would take me about 30 hours alone, just switching
Yeah.
between different shades of orange.
That's so true. Wow. Some great vibes inside here. Corridors.
Yeah.
Go downstairs here. Got
Just the lighting as well, like, yeah, the illumination of each of these corridors, from the med bay to engineering, to the catwalks, and the detailing that's been placed around some of these doors with them smaller blocks there as well. It's lovely. It's so easy to frame objects, the way you want them in Space Engineers too. But such ambience in here. And all these, the thing is, well, all these corridors, these are not corridor blocks. These are, someone who's gone in and detailed each one of these little pillars and then maybe duplicated them and crossed them, throughout the ship. So, wow.
Yeah, like created their own custom parts almost. Yeah. So good.
So I almost feel like with creators like this, is they probably got a library of, prefabs that they've made that they can use and place around these ships as well.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it's never been easier to use modules that you've designed and repeat them, and especially some of these modules are so well made. Like, I'm looking around and think, oh, that's a cool looking block. It's not a block. It's actually just maybe a couple of blocks combined with the old unified grid system.
Yeah, like that whole hangar with the little wraparound around the connector as well in the other room, and then just to the blue lighting that cast a shadow in some of these stairways and catwalk areas. It's just beautiful. I love the engineering room in this one. When you go in there, let us know. It's just incredible, especially knowing that
I'm there now in the reactor room.
They've got the little rotation going on in there as well. And the other thing is the ambience of this room. Like, I don't know if you can hear it. We've turned it up high enough, but if we just shut up for a second and just listen to the hum of this area, it's beautiful.
You're right. I had the game sounds turned off. I forgot. That's my bad. Now we can appreciate even more. Now we can be even more immersed.
Yeah, it's like if we just shut up for a second and walk through the corridors and just listen.
All right.
Like, it sounds so good. Yeah, it's truly immersive, isn't it? Like, it's spectacular.
Amazing. Very, very, very nice.
Because I like how every block has its own custom sound that kind of echoes around it. So if you're near the refinery or assembly, you can hear that sort of crinkling noise that it's making as well. And we covered all these noises in a little bit of detail, months and months back when we were talking about sound design. But yeah, I love all these little details, just tying things together.
So good.
And if you're interested, I know there's some people calling out for when this feature's coming, when that feature's coming. Check the roadmap; it's available, on the website, and it'll tell you exactly, when we plan on integrating these features into the game. And multiplayer is on there.
It's coming. Go to the front. See if I can find the bridge up top somehow. I might have to go to reverse. I didn't see a way up there yet.
You might have to just use your spectator camera. And
I might have to, yeah.
Right. Yeah, this is a lovely ship, and we've got another big ship on our list to have a look at tonight as well. But it's not a big ship. This is like would you say like a frigate sort of caliber?
That's so nice. The bridge is amazing as well. The lighting is done very well. I'll say that.
Are you going to take it for a little spin while we've got it?
Sure.
It looks like we're only ion equipped here, though, so I wouldn't take it down to the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful ship.
There it is.
With an even better view as well.
Beautiful view.
That's it with Space. I mean, even with Space Engineers 1 as well. With the Space Engineers games, I always find myself, I'm piloting something, I just forget like that this is a thing that has been built from the ground up. You just immersed into it, and now you just feel like you're traveling through space in this massive grid. Weapons, that's all we need. We've got some sneaks of them coming soon.
Soon, TM. Okay, so what I've done is, Aaron, I've cut that out. So tell us what is next, sir.
Okay, right. So with that out of the world, and jumping back onto my list, we have a simple small one. This is just the space shuttle. So this is the NASA space shuttle by BTV, and this is just a small little build because I didn't want to just be showing massive things all the time. So just a I wouldn't say cute space shuttle, but like a realistic build.
Nice.
And you could say, you could have a Mars mission with this.
Scale seems pretty good, actually. And I'm not sure. Maybe, no, hold on. I'm not actually sure how big it should be. Honestly. Maybe, hold on.
Have you seen the real one?
Probably,
have you seen the real shuttle?
There's the... I have actually seen a shuttle. Yeah, hold on. I've been to a real shuttle. Hold on a second. I went to the one in Los Angeles at the Science Museum there. It was massive. I think... Because the thing is, you don't get the perspective as well sometimes. You look at, like... If you ever see space engineers in VR, like, everything always looks way bigger in VR.
Have you seen them space shuttles in Kazakhstan? Is it Bioran? The ones that are in, like, the desert abandoned hangar?
Yeah.
That's, you know what? I'd love to go there. Like, I know you're not supposed to go there, but I'd love to go there.
You can do it, Aaron. We can break in.
See that vibe. That'd be incredible. Yeah, maybe we can. Maybe that's a 2026 goal. But if you don't see any more of us, we're locked up in Kazakhstan. Yeah, because we've been having a look at their space program.
Oh wow! Oh wow! This is pretty cool, actually. Now I'm flying it with the thrusters.
Yep, that's it. It's like, the thing is, what you build immerses you in whatever sort of place you're at. Of course, when 2.2 arrives, you could have the hangar at the back open up, and you could launch whatever probes that you want.
That's true. Need those mechanical blocks as soon as possible.
There you go. A little stuff. Yeah, it just fits in. It's nice. It's got a cute little thruster pack. You can build it at any scale. Should we jump to the next one?
I was just saying as well, because of the dimensions are very nice, and like the smoothness of the wings. I mean, it's well put together, this. All right, yeah, I'm pretty much ready.
So we have next up. Let me just have this one. So are you ready to type? This is a big one, and this is by the SWAC. Many people will know this chap. So this is TLC. Retaliation class capital ship, and this is a big one. It's also atmospheric capable.
Do you know if I wonder if this will load into the game okay? Because I know when it gets, let me see, it should be up here somewhere.
TLC Retaliation.
Oh, here it is. Okay, it seems not too crazy size. We have had bigger, I think. It might take a second to load here. Here we go.
Nothing wrong with that.
Can you say something about automation blocks? So obviously there is some automation blocks already, but you can expect there to be, I mean, what were you looking to learn about there? 4Ps, I'm curious. More about them, like which kind of automation blocks. Any ideas, Aaron?
Because I know
there is some, right?
The thing is that there's so many questions now that are getting repeated by the community. Like, I've kind of got a bit of a basis of what's going on and where we're at, or what was the last thing that Marek said on them. And I know Marek, when we discussed this about last time, it was like, yes, in the future somewhere. That was kind of the discussion that we had.
Wow.
So I can't. There's nothing really precise, and I always say this, like, everyone's got their particular thing that they really want in the game, and a lot of the cases is yes for the future, but for the moment we're working on this and this. So when we get to that point, we can probably talk about it a little bit more.
Sounds good. So we have the next build again by the SWAC. It's a mighty old build. Let's have a little look.
Good looking ship, this though, isn't it?
Look at the detail in here. Wow.
Yeah, we might even need to rotate the sun around a little bit.
Let's see.
Jump on the debug menu and do a cheeky rotation.
Let me just see. No, because the sun is... I need to... Where is the sun gone? Hold on a second. The sun should be fine. I think, Aaron, it's like the color of the ship. Like, this is...
okay.
So I had the same thing, because this is in sunlight right now. It's like... It's kind of very, very dark in general. This is in sunlight here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because the sun's right there. But a lot of detail on this, and it's pretty big. Got hydrogen. It's got a mix of hydrogen and iron.
Look at the detailing with the ramps though as well.
So
Sort of interlaced connection area, and then the sort of communication
wow.
arrays at the front. It's just there's something just you see so many ships with that sort of interlaced communication right at the front of the ship there. You think you'd get shot off, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
and then it wraps around the sides, and there's consistent angles. There's so much greebling, but there's a lot of large-scale greebling on this one that I appreciate as well. So where they've used the larger blocks to do the detail. You've got the hangar bays, of course, on the side. You've got the dual thrusters. So you've got both atmospheric and ion thrusters. The Swag's really done a good job with this one. It's really tasty, and this is just one of the Swag's collection. So if you like this,
doing a lot.
Yeah, check out the other ones as well. Highly recommend it. You will not be disappointed, even if you just want some Space Engineers eye candy to walk around. This is definitely one I'd recommend.
Here we go. I'm going to bring it up into the light here. Yeah, the way this ship interacts with the sunlight is a bit unusual, actually.
It's like stealth
It
paint.
is like, because we're in this. Yeah, it's unusual actually. Yeah, 100%. Wow.
See, this would be a good one to bring down to the planet if we could as well.
I think it flies in the planet.
Yeah, it says atmospheric capable.
All right, let's try it then.
We could bring it down there. How's it drive? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel heavy on the stick?
It does. Let me just check I'm not going crazy here. Hold on.
Is it due to the rotation of your camera?
No, I'm just where's the sun gone now? Oh, the sun's right above me. Okay.
If you guys also in the chat drop us some ships that we might be able to fit some extra ones in here as well. If there's something that you guys have been building yourself, something that might have not made it into our sort of net of workshop ships, then feel free to drop them in the chat, or even give me the names and I'll quickly look them up and I'll tell you if we can feature it or not. Because we might have some more time. I'll just quickly check as well how many we've got left as well to have a look at so far. So we've got 3 more after this to have a look at. So there's a good chance that we might be able to fit some of your guys' designs in as well. So even if it's a small ship that you built, let us know what it's called, and we might be able to squeeze it into this spotlight.
All right, I'm landing, Aaron, and the lights got better as I got closer to the planet. Interesting enough. Can see it maybe it's just a contrast.
Is it reflection? Is it the reflection of the planet onto these
ships? It could be compared to deep space, because it's more grey now.
Let's have a look at Stone's induction production station.
Are we landing all right?
Sorry, induction.
Wait. What was that noise?
Is something falling off on the inside?
No, wait, what? Something. No, I think that was just the ions cutting out because we're in.
Oh, okay.
It scared me though. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, ew. We should still have propulsion. We're going very fast though.
All right, I see that station, Stone. I'll add it to our list. And I'll add it to that chat that we've got. But don't be spamming them too quickly, because Aaron needs to process and get links. Right, there we go. That one's one more in case we get through. We might not get through them all, but we'll have a quick look. A UNSC Strident. Let's have a look at that one, Faith.
What's going on here?
And that I've seen some people saying that they start projects and never finish them. Maybe that's your resolution for this year. If you build a ship, you see it through to the end.
Finding my way out here. Well, there we go. Wait, are we crashing? No, we're stopping.
Are we crashing? That's a question you don't want to ask.
Wow, it's huge.
So, let's have a look. Okay, so this is an no, it's actually updated recently. So we'll take this UN.
Is perfect for Kamek, as someone said in chat.
Woo, that's a big ship, that UNSC Strident. It's 1.16 gig.
Uh-oh.
Are we going to be able to fit that in, you think?
I'm not sure. It's going to be one of those ones that has to be pretty preloaded. I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's better to have it in a world, I think. Wow.
Okay. So it might be a no for that one. A bit too big to load up, but we don't want to keep everyone waiting. Let's have a quick look.
Look at this.
I'm trying not to miss out on anyone here. So Quadratron, Space Survival. Let's have a quick check of that one out as well.
Stunning. Really, really nice.
Oh yeah, I see that one. We can have a look at that one. We'll add that to the list. And I'll add one more, because otherwise we might be a bit full. So there's that other one added.
Oh, the sound is pretty cool. And they have the reactor room back here. Very nice. Huge. All right, what do we have next? Because I haven't looked into every nook and cranny on this one, but I say it is a stunner. All it's missing is some weapons. You can see it. It's going to be a mighty warship, no doubt.
Oh, lovely, lovely indeed. Let's jump back to not that video. We've got to find the right one. We've got 1,000 tabs open from
that's all good.
bits. Okay, right, we're back on track. I've added 2 extras in. There, you know, some people that are in the chat. So we have just covered. Was it the Optimist we just covered?
No, the Retribution. No,
no, that was no. We just did the Retribution. Sorry. Let me just have a look. Retaliation. Let's just check.
Retaliation.
That. Yeah, so
we looked at. Yeah.
Okay, so the next one we have up is. It is called the Optimus. Oh, sorry, the Olympus. UNM.
I got
Olympus class destroyer. And this is another BTV one. Ooh. And then after that, we're gonna jump into some of the builds from the chat.
I hope it flies in atmosphere.
Ooh, that's a question. Spicy question. I don't think it's gonna, for some reason. And then we'll jump
I've got a feeling this is not going to fly in atmosphere, but we'll hope for the best. I didn't see what it had. Oh, maybe there's a Hydros, I think, maybe. Let's see.
And to just quickly addressing, someone's brought up the UI issue for batteries not showing any charge levels in the chat. That's something we're looking into, and I'll also raise it again. So thanks for bringing it up here. If there's any other things you guys want to bring up, please, number one, bring them back up in the feedback and the support area. But you can also bring things up here, and if we've got the knowledge or we know how far they are through, we'll try and tell you.
Amazing ship here, Aaron. Different color scheme here. This is very nice.
Yeah, this one's got some fake weapons on it as well.
I see that.
I quite like. Yeah, it's got some nice imaginations of what the weapons could look like. Perhaps.
A little shuttle transport and the bay down below. That's nice. Oh, this is really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's got some nice armor paneling in the red. You know, the red sort of areas as well. If I dare say, it has a little Martian look to it.
Ooh.
If it had a bit of orange on them sort of colours, it would look like it belongs in a certain sci-fi series, wouldn't it?
I see your point. Oh, and I do see your point. Yes. Very much so, actually. Yes.
And then this ship in the middle is a lovely look at them little thrusters it's got. It's really cute. Let's
take it out for a spin. Let's have a look.
Cute little transport, that right there. Yeah. So this is another BTV one. And then we'll grab the 2 creations that have been linked. We'll have a look at Stone's station. But yeah, guys, get building. Let's see some finished projects that you see to the end. And sometimes, like I said at the beginning of this video, just take on a smaller project to start with. You don't need to take on something massive, do you, really? Because I feel like a lot of the people, they take on something too big and they never finish it. And then
I just realised this is an atmosphere. This is not a.
You've just fallen straight out of the thing.
No, I haven't yet. I'm trying to fall out, but it doesn't want me to do that. Just sneaking towards the edge. Let's just call it a drop pod.
The drop.
It's like a one-time only.
Yeah, so like I was saying, guys, though, take on a small project to start with. A small grid, best thing to do.
Oh, wow, I'm falling quickly.
No parachutes yet, is there?
No power. Oh, wow, that's really falling quickly. Just disappeared. Yep. Let's have a look around. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. It was so powerful. It was forced through the ground. Ooh. Oh my, that was bad. That was really bad.
It carries just a bit of destruction.
Okay, I've lost the ship. It's all right. We'll spawn back here. Okay. So Aaron, sorry. Let's. Oh no, I think was I gonna look at that more? Let me have a look.
Yeah, so I've linked 2 more in chat, and these are this is the induction production station by Stone Lords.
Induction production.
Yeah, induction production.
Oh, wait. Was that all the ones? Wait, hold on a second.
That was all. Yeah, that was all the ones from above.
Wasn't the Optimist there?
Oh, did we not? Have we not looked at that one?
Is that right? The MC Optimist? Was that not one?
Yeah, we've not. No, we've not looked at
we
that
haven't
one.
looked at that one yet.
It was on the list.
I thought so. Yeah. All right. I think it's going to be space only, but we'll just plop it down here on the...
Did you pre-load these as well?
This, what do you mean?
Oh yeah, there it is, the Optimist, yeah. Because I also put the Star Trek one in, but then I felt like, you know what, let's get some of the builds in chat going.
Okay, cool. This is, how is this described again? I don't remember the description for this one. Give it.
Do you want me to? I'll
read us something about the Optimist. Is it optimistic?
Right, let me. Oh no, I've loaded the wrong one. I don't want to read you that one. Is it this one? No, that's the Star Trek one. And yes, okay, here it is, the Optimist, not the Ultramate. Yeah, I thought it was the thing.
Optimus, you mean?
Yeah, okay. No, the thing for your eyes.
Oh.
when I first read it, I was like, oh no, that's not right.
Optician.
Okay, so it is a prototype heavy mining carriage. Purpose to provide a support for future large-scale mining operations in the Almagist system. Okay. Full stop.
Good. That's good.
Yep.
All right, so we got so I can imagine this having 5 different miners all kind of docked on top here.
It's got quite a light cargo capacity of only 2,000 tons, apparently.
Only 2,000.
It has got a large ore detector and antenna, just in case when you're shipping cargo, you decide you also want to stock up on some ore.
Wow.
And it also features 5 docking connectors for mining ships. So when you're out there, you can be mining as well.
I like how you can see the gyroscope through the window on the side.
Yeah. I feel like we need to do a segment where we bring people on and they have to try and sell us their ship, like a car, a car salesman.
Oh, or like Dragon's Den, or like what's it called, Shark Tank.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good laugh.
Wow, very nice. Yeah, who's this by again? The Optimist.
This was, now I've opened and closing tabs so many times. This was by Takesh. Takesh.Danel.
Takesh.Danel. All right. Very nice.
Sorry for butchering your name.
Very nice indeed.
It looks like a grounded boat though there as well. It looks like there was ocean once here.
Yeah, it does, like a barge or something. Yeah.
And many years.
I've honestly got to spend. It does. The lights. If it was a bit more covered in dust and stuff, I see that. I love this planet. I got to spend more time and look at this. Wow, this is so nice.
I like the idea of X's ship flippers, where oh, it reminds me of Wheelie Dealers. I know not many people will remember that show.
You're testing some knowledge here, Aaron.
Yeah, Wheelie Dealer. So basically, the Wheelie Dealer show is where some guy, like one guy, the presenter brings in a random car, and the other guy just has to fix it, and then hopefully they make some profit. But the guy that brings the car in doesn't necessarily know much about cars. So there's your Wheelie Dealer ship edition. Or ship flippers. That sounds far better.
Ship flippers.
Ship flippers, yeah.
All right. All right.
Right, let's have a look at some of these
I've got these ones. I've just subscribed to them here. Hold on.
So the induction production station. You do the rhyme, you do the time at the induction production station, clearly.
Yep. Let's see, I think I got that one ready.
So this looks like half production station, half cult building.
Okay.
It's got a very ominous sort of watchtower to it. And a spiral staircase. Very nice.
Just add this. Hold on.
And I'll read the very detailed
I'll go to
description
space, I think, again for this.
By Stone Lords. A production station for an upcoming custom contract survival world. So, it looks like Stone Lords is working on a custom contract survival world.
Here it is. Hello? Wait a second. Personal PCU limit. Bruh.
Have you deleted? Have you been deleting things?
I forgot to delete one, I think.
Uh-oh.
Wait, the other one is smaller. Let's do the other one first. So I don't know. Hold on.
We've been leaving too much
No,
space trash.
I found the Optimist down here. Let me delete this. That should fix the problem.
The Ultrametrist.
Right. Now we should be good.
There we go. Let's go.
That was the other one.
Oh. Pimp My Ship. That'd be another. Like, it feels like we're just making really bad spin-off show version. Pimp My Ship would probably be quite good.
Right,
or maybe like a Build My Ship blind, where one of the people watches and the other one's blindfolded, and they have to place the blocks and build.
All right, here we go, Aaron. I am here at Induction Production Station, and I'm seeing like cargo containers here. Look at this. Let's have a look.
So this is for a future contract, apparently. If Stonelord's got any extra information on this he wants to share.
Wow. Interior here, it's got these cargo containers waiting for collection. Oh, upside down, apparently. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I was upside down. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice looking station, this. I like a bit of blue and grey. It's got some docking ports either side, and then there's like almost a conveyor belt.
Come inside here.
Containers.
Spiral central staircase. Love these corridors. I know Aaron's always a bit behind.
Yeah,
but,
I saw them on the actual the intro clip.
It's beautiful. Love this. This is very nice. So detailed.
Maybe as well, Stone, update the description once you've typed out a bit more background for this one.
So,
yeah, it's almost like that spiral staircase in the middle, but the detailing of the wraparound parts of the corridors on top is incredible as well. I can't wait to surprise Stone and fill this with water.
Aaron's gonna be like the wet bandits.
The wet bandits. That's actually that'll actually be 100% a thing. The wet bandit strike again. Is your station filled with water? Because I mean, we'll have to see in the future. But imagine if you could turn the water into ice, and then you just freeze someone's grid. I'm not saying that's the thing, guys. I'm just having a laugh. I can imagine it now. Water to ice confirmed.
Wet bandits.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I may or may not have watched Home Alone at Christmas.
You've got to watch. You know what? It wasn't available this year, so I
what?
didn't end up.
It was. Yeah, it was. I watched it in the UK. It was on.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, right. They did 1 and 2 at least.
It was on Disney. It was on Disney.
No, it was on like because I remember I was watching ads. It was on like Channel 4 or something.
Okay.
It was really bizarre. Like I only watch like, not cable. What do you call it? Like,
satellite?
No, it's like normal TV. I forgot the name for it is these days. Terrestrial, was that it? Terrestrial television?
I don't know. You
know what I mean? It's like Channel 4 or whatever. And it's the only time of year. And I was like, I sat through like 10 minutes of ads. I'm like, is this life? Used to be.
Well, there was a time when we didn't get ads on anything, did we, except TV? And then everything now has 15-minute adverts.
I know. Yeah. But very nice station here. I love the induction production station here, Stonelords. Let's see our final build of the day, I think, Mr. Aaron.
Yeah, and that's the perfect time to go for a commercial, I think, before the final build.
I think so.
Are you looking for a new home? Why not travel to the Amateur system? There you go. That's our commercial.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Have you got the next one up already? Or did you need to have a look?
Q1S Carve class hauler. It's a hydrogen-powered transport ship capable of flying around planets and in space, equipped with 6 big cargo containers, 4 hydrogen generators, 5 batteries, and plenty of small hydro tanks capable for long-range expeditions. Solar panels on top to give it sustainability, and small, cozy interior provides access to survival kits by Commander Quatratron. All right. Ooh. Freeview, there's a word for it.
Now, this reminds me of like a bit of an insect, but I like the homemade
it does.
cannons on the top.
Yeah. Wow. Because it's got like this kind of like an exoskeleton. Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
This is very nice. Very nice.
Have we got anyone else in the chat as well who would like to, share any additional builds of their own? Because we might be able to fit 1 or 2 in before the end. Step up. Now or forever, hold your silence.
I'll take this one down to the planet if I can. This is so nice.
Ooh, yeah, it's got. This would be probably a nice one to scoot through the different corridors and whatnot. Yeah, take it down. Try not to crash it though.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Exactly. Gives me Bumblebee vibes. I was saying Bumblebee vibes, and then certain angles, Argo, a little bit of Argo Cargo vibes.
You know what? Also, it reminds me of something that might be in what's in the game? Borderlands.
Borderlands, you reckon?
You know, it feels a bit claptrap.
Like, what universe is this ship from? If it wasn't an SC, I mean, like, man. I mean, it's just, it could be any kind of industrial faction. You know, I feel like it's got those vibes for sure. Love that hydrogen thruster effect. Just seeing how freelance universe maybe Homeworld. I think Homeworld is what I was vibing. Like, I think most. It's got a number of vibes, but I think that's one of them.
Yeah, the hardship shipbreaker also has a bit of a vibe of this as well.
Oh, that's it.
So,
no,
you know what?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, the intro to that game hits hard as well. I really enjoy the intro to that every time. It's quite sad as well, isn't it? But also very immersive.
Either way, it's beautiful. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the I love the. Is that ray tracing going on there on the solar panels?
Could be.
Look at that. Look at the reflection on the solar panel. It looks so nice. Can't believe I'm running this in 4K. It's probably a stupid idea considering the stream is only running, like, you know, nowhere near 4K bitrate. Like, guys, it probably doesn't look like a 4K stream, right? It just looks like a 1080p stream. Could be getting even more frames. But the 4K is just from my own eyes. It looks so damn good. Like, it really pops off this screen. It's crazy. It looks like real life. Argo raft? Yes. Definitely Argo vibes. Yes, yes, yes.
Just checking through. I'm just seeing if there's anything else.
I could have a look on the workshop in game as well and just see what.
Well, Mad Dog's put forward this one, but this ship looks like it is a modular build from our modules as well. I could be wrong, but I will put it in the chat anyway, just in case you want to check it out.
All right, I've landed.
In one piece, I hope.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a nice looking ship, that. I love how the thrusters will be firing though as well. And there you go.
Stunning.
So yeah, we've got, so the Concordia Light Recon Fighter looks like a modular one, but it has been adapted, if you want to have a look at that. But it looks like a spacefaring one.
Who shared this?
This was Mad Dog, or Wolfus, in the chat.
Right.
So it's like it's some of the modules combined together, and it looks like it's got quite a cool idea though of combining the modules. I'm having a quick look at some of this. What's this? A VSS one.
Wait. Where's that music coming from? Wait, that's interesting.
Oh, there's a. You've got the Slim transfer ship. I'm just having a quick look, guys, as well.
Wait,
What
what's
we've got
this? Hold on.
popping up.
Oh,
So the Slim transfer ship is another.
let me see.
I'll
See if
put a
my
link
thing
here.
is slim. Oh, I got this one. Let's have a look at this.
It looks like it's quite slim.
Okay, I found this one. Good. Okay, we'll have a look at more later, guys. Well, thank you so much for everyone who's sharing these builds right now. Okay, let's see.
Thank you, guys.
Now we're getting them all posted. There it is. The Slim transfer ship. Oh, it's slim, all right.
I wonder what this is for. It's like fitting through some thin.
It looks like it doesn't quite stay on planets. So it's very slim, and it can transport a miner on one side. On the other side, I mean, if I take these off, I think it could probably fly then.
Yeah, I wonder if this is someone's survival ship that they've built for surviving.
Don't mind me.
Actually.
Don't mind me. Just sending people's builds off the cliff here.
Yep, destroying them with style.
It's got to be done.
Watch it tumble.
All right. Also helping this one. Okay. Now we've got the slim transport ship in all its slim glory.
Just thrown off. It's like the Italian job. You just bin off the minis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I haven't seen that one moving in ages. Oh, wow. Look at this, Aaron. Oh, you'll see it in a second. It really, when you've got the... And now I can take off, though. That's good.
Yep, that's it. That's all you needed. Just shed some weight.
Wow. This is kind of bizarre, actually.
Very narrow. It looks very functional, though, at the same time.
Yeah. I think, and if it was in space, there'd be no problem transporting those other ships. Looks like a briefcase. It's a little bit. It's a fun shape. It's like a slice ship. Wow. So, Aaron, as I fly to the valley, maybe you'd like to take us through some of the big shout-outs, the call-outs for today. Obviously, we'll start with shouting out to all the amazing creators whose builds we shared today. Good stuff, guys. Keep creating, keep building, keep sharing. We'll be on the lookout. But, yeah, I'll hand it over to you, Aaron.
Yeah, of course. So first of all, thank you guys, and thank you for continuing to build in Space Engineers 2. But more importantly, thank you for all the feedback that you guys have been giving us. Feedback on how things are playing, features, things that you do like, things that you know, obviously there's a lot of people comparing things from Space Engineers 1 to Space Engineers 2, and as we remind you many times, these are games that are going, you know, in a slightly different direction. But at the same time, keep the feedback coming in, and of course we'll make changes. And you've seen over the last year, you know, your feedback has affected how this game is being created. So it's almost like, you know, we're developing Space Engineers with you by our sides, and the feedback is absolutely critical to do that. So if you don't have an account and you're not ready, get yourself on the support portal. Of course, Marek is always willing to, you know, get stuck and engage with you over on his blog, and he's always checking out comments there as well. So just get stuck in. There's a place for you in the Space Engineers community, and there's hundreds, thousands of you out there already who have found a home here, made friends, you know, probably for life, playing on some of our servers. So that's my first big shout out. Thank you, you know, for joining us and getting stuck in. And the second one will be the competition that's launching. Get yourself a nice screenshot of either Space Engineers 1 or Space Engineers 2. Full details are available on the website, so make sure you check that out there as well. And that's the majority of the details there. Of course, follow us on all the social media that you can, and dev diaries are now back on, so that means that you'll have the video dev diary in lovely detail on top of the text dev diary. I think that's everything.
Amazing.
Unless I've missed something, but I don't think I have.
That seems pretty solid to me, Mr. Aaron. That was great. And I had a little crash there while you were away. That was a
Of
plan.
course you did.
It was a planned crash. I just wanted to see how well this beautiful ship held up. UNM. Honestly, pretty well. A lot better than the other ship. We got kind of like you know, definitely a hole on the side of the ship here. We got a breach, but overall, it's still flying, still floating.
That's what you want.
And looking awesome.
And I did notice there was a question about build planners, and build planners is something that we're looking at in the future as well. We have heard your feedback on that, and we understand how critical the build planners are to you guys. So I can't give you a sort of a deadline or a time on it, but the team are looking into sorting a build planner out for you.
Definitely.
Even if it'll be called a build planner, I don't know. Maybe it'll have a new name for space engineers too.
Who knows? This year's going to be great, guys. There's really good stuff coming for both Space Engineers 1 and 2. Me and Aaron will be back very soon. Have a great weekend, honestly. Get stuck in. And yeah, it's definitely enter into that I almost said music contest, but screenshot contest now.
Not the music. The music is over.
The music is over. The screenshots are on. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them, guys. Get them coming into that community email. I can't wait.
Okay, I think where's the music gone? There we go. Ready? Let's final shout outs. Who do we have in the chat right now? Few names out there. Let's have a little look. And thank you, Aaron, of course, for joining me on this wonderful Friday night.
As always.
Let's see. Perfectamente. All right. We've got Brian Etta, Karen Luna, Ketchup, Nat Crawler, and Ryan. We got Strong Hoove, Scorn Boy, Kremeske, Asteroid Bugs, Sachimo, Logo, Asphalt, Captain Tarok, Western Space, B, Mad Scottish Gek, the Stone Lords, Mad Dog, Elusive Man. Great stuff. Well, and more out there, out in the void tonight. So thank you guys. It's honestly been a lot of fun to get back into SE after the SE streams, after the holidays here. And yeah, me and Aaron are ready for a big 2026, aren't we, Aaron?
Oh, yeah. We've got some exciting things for you.
Stay tuned.
See you later, guys.
Thank you. Bye, guys. Here we go.